Welcome to the Anderson High School esports match for Overwatch against Penn High School varsity. This is our first ever streaming of one of our matches, so bear with us as we try to figure out the technical difficulties. But we welcome you today. Thank you for being here. Today's match is an exciting matchup between a very good team in Penn High School and your very own Anderson High School Indians. Today we have starting for us Pineapple and Nanohana on DPS, Passive Noobs and Dopamine, I believe, are playing on tank, and then Jing and Chivlon will be on support. So we'll have to see what they come up with. Penn last year had a very strong team. They gave us a real run for our money, and this lineup they're giving out this year looks to be all new names, but there's no telling if they are still playing the same usernames as last year or whether this is just a new squad. So we'll see how things go. Right now we're in the phase of trying to set up the map, and Busan will be the first map.
Now traveling to Busan.
All right. Well, Busan's a important map for us to try and really establish a strong position on point, and we'll see what we come out with there.
Hello. Hey.
As they're setting up their team, looks like we have a Reinhardt Roadhog combo. It's like a hit scan in McCree. And it looks like they might be going with a sim strat here. See how they play this.
2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Hello. Howdy.
Hey.
All right, looks like teleport is being used just for advancing on a loss. There's a hook in the back line with Reaper. Reaper goes down to our McCree. Looks like we've got another pick on, but we did lose our sim. McCree comes across, and basically it's 1-on-3 at this point. Roadhog is still out there, but it's close. Looks like Chivlon is really keeping that Roadhog alive. A surprise entry by our McCree to keep it alive. Still alive somehow. Our support is just healing the heck out of our guys. That somehow our McCree is still alive. And we take the point. Well done. Okay. So let's see what we got here. It looks like, see how our Reinhardt's doing. Kind of playing it safe on high ground, trying to play that choke. Reinhardt is ready with a shatter whenever he wants to use it. Oh, he gets a blocked. Our Reinhardt's blocked, and he was eliminated. Looks like they're pushing into us pretty strong. We've lost our Sim, and we've lost our Baptiste. And Roadhog is still in it, trying to build up. Looks like on the point, we still have a chance. A couple of picks again. Our McCree, that's Nanohana, is just playing lights out today. Just putting all kinds of pressure on their DPS. There's some tanks. Still waiting for our Reinhardt to reappear. I think there he is on the right side. Okay. And again, it looks like we're going to try to play that corner. Okay, our McCree is exposed. Oh, and they put up a... Okay, that was a... Sim puts up a really nice ult there, giving us some protection against that field. Another ult comes in, looks like didn't hurt us too bad. Another pick by Sim, another pick by Nanahana on McCree. Looks like we've got this one wrapped up as well. Looks like our McCree is looking for a place to maybe set off a high noon. All right. So the first
It's high tide.
first map goes to us. This is where we need to get 2 out of 3 to get this point. So we'll need to pick up another one on this next one. Okay, so it's a good round though, all around.
Order will be restored.
It's like similar comp. We do go with a pretty heavy main healing composition and using our Ana and our Baptiste, which is kind of new for this team. Often we play a Lucio on this map, but the extra healing looks like they must feel like it's going to be an advantage today. Again, looks like Teleporter's using almost entirely just for speed to recover after a pick. And looks like our Reinhardt just barely saved McCree. Let's see what we're doing on the other side. Roadhog is playing his own little cat and mouse game with their Zarya. So I've got a pick there on their McCree, but their McCree got our healer and Ana. Oh, looks like we're cleaning up again. And got a team kill out of it. So, well done. It's kind of a nice sustained battle. Let's see what we're going off top. Sim has just put a teleporter on point so they can play and quickly get back to the point when they need to. And it looks like they're going to play this high choke. There's been a switch to a ball there, but it looks like that ball switch was not very helpful on their side. And it looks like we have established a real nice choke there on high ground. We'll see if they continue to come high or whether they decide to try low. Sim is anticipating a possible move through the bottom, and they did come to the bottom, giving us kind of an advantage on high ground, though. So this could be another. Oh, that was a nice charge on the other Reinhardt. But as it turns out, it looks like the Sim may be the only thing we lose from this.
A momentary lapse.
All right, we'll kind of move up and see where they're doing from the. Looks like Ryan again is looking for anybody, and they must be setting up to come either low or maybe back through the short route. Nope, they came high ground. Ryan's swinging by himself up there a little bit. Just a lot of damage through that window. They did bring a monkey hug. Oh.
Keep them coming.
All right, looks like another solid engagement. Team fights are going well right now.
Order overcomes chaos.
We'll have to see if they can touch, and looks like Monkey was able to get to the point, touch, and they did get a Zarya ult off. Unfortunately, didn't really get anybody for them. We're playing the backside of that too. And there comes our Sim is very solid. Playing well today. And that probably will finish it. All right, so the first
Victory.
first map goes to us, and in a 2-0 round there on Busan. Well played all around. Really good teamwork. Very nice play here by Dopamine. You can see that Kate saves that shatter for just the right time, and it basically cleans up and wins that final point. So nicely done. Hey, Nanohana really did lead the
Mighty fine.
the assault there is in damage. We got to see him quite a bit, and really did contribute to that dominant performance on the first round. So in this next one, we'll have to see if they decide to keep with that same comp, or whether they'll try to go map specific. So now they're going to create the next the map, and we can kind of recap a little bit. The team's been playing well this year. They have they're 2-1 with the one loss to a very dominant Snyder team that returned a lot of really good players from last year. They were very solid, but we are seeing improvement every week, and it's been a very good. Entirely team-oriented approach this year. We're excited that we have seniors in Ricky Wong, who plays Dopamine, and Logan Ash, who plays Nanohana. But we still have some really solid underclassmen coming up the pike. We have Pineapple and Jing. They're both only juniors this year, and so we'll be able to continue on next year. And then Shivlon's only a sophomore, so he'll be here for another couple years. And Passive Noobs is a junior as well, so we have him for another year, which is exciting. So to fill out the rest of our squad, we have Yano, who is Leanne. She is our freshman this year, and she backs up on support and does a fantastic job with Mercy and with Anna, and even once in a while a little bit of Moira. We also have our other senior, who is an excellent SIG player, and that would be Ben, who goes by Little Vapor Rub. Looks like we're getting ready for the next map, and that'll come up here shortly as the team decides on their composition. All right, looks like it's going to be King's Row today. Let's see what they decide to play with. Okay, looks like we're seeing the same Baptiste Anna combination, and Roadhog, who for some reason hasn't left spawn. So we'll have to see if he's going to leave spawn anytime soon. Oh, looks like he's behind the play. Looks like some kind of difficulty with his equipment. He'll be behind the play. Hopefully that won't make it difficult for the team. Let's watch from Anna's perspective for a second. Looks like we're going to have to depend on Reinhardt while waiting for Roadhog to get into position. All right, let's move up and see how it looks from our Reinhardt's perspective. Reinhardt taking a lot of damage in there, but staying alive on some excellent work by Symmetra. However, our Junkrat has fallen to the Reaper. So Oh, an excellent pick there. A charge, and an unfortunate mistake there on the charge. That set up a pick on not only the Reinhardt, but also on the Symmetra. So we'll wait for him to come back from the spawn and see how it's going right now. Looks like this one is going to be barring some amazing play by... Looks like this is going to be a lost point here. So the team sets up to play the next choke as they wait for the team to get together. Matches like this, it is amazing when just one little mistake like that can really turn an entire team fight. Up till now, we've avoided a lot of mental errors, but that one really hurt. Looks like our Junkrat is finding difficulty staying alive as well. That's an excellent MO field thrown out by our Baptiste, but not enough to save everybody, and we're again gonna lose this. Part. Looks like our Junkrat is just really struggling to find space. And we'll have to see if the team decides to switch off and run maybe something that's, you know, not getting picked as frequently. It was definitely a huge ult by Symmetra there, protecting them from two of the opposing team's ults. She continues to provide her team with quicker respawn advantage. And it does look like our team has switched off of the Junkrat and gone back to the McCree. And it looks like it is a little bit more synergetic with what their comp style is asking for them to do. Oh, here comes a series of ults all at once. And the combo of the Blizzard and Death Blossom was just too much for the team to deal with. As Penn rides the cart on through. The opposing team's Baptiste is putting up just so many fields. Building his ult really quickly. Sleep on the McCree. The Mei seems to be a difference maker in this round, as she's several times been able to use the wall to her advantage. Also, that Blizzard was just an excellent use of an ult at the right time, comboed with the Death Blossom was just fantastic. So hopefully our team will. Oh, and there's that wall again, and our tank again struggling to make value of that. That MO field, it wasn't able to save us this time, and again, looks like we lost another team fight. A huge stun on the Reaper using a Death Blossom. And continues to clean up as we push them back to spawn. The cart being where it is now, and with a minute 43 seconds, it's going to be difficult for us to keep them off the last point, but we'll see if they're able to do some with some of the ults that they've conserved. Here comes the Lizard again. And again, it does a lot of damage. Will our McCree be able to make up for it? No, maybe not. We'll see. Zarana single-handedly tries to stall the cart. Well, an excellent stall, and we're able to recover and retake that. 30 seconds left in the round. Be interesting to see. We have a Shatter ready to go. I'll just see if he's able to use it to our advantage. Oh, a huge Shatter. And he starts, oh, but a return Shatter. And the ball is out. Not exactly sure where that came from. Okay, we're in overtime now, so can they stall long enough to keep this going? We'll have to see. Chance for Reinhardt to swing the big hammer, and looking like Point are able to save after all. It's going to be a long push though, as our team's going to have to move that card all the way to the end. It's about as close as you're going to get to allowing a third point without actually allowing it. But real hard fought battles there at the end, is the excellent stalls by Ana and our ball just allowed us to really recover and somehow get back into that fight. So we'll have to see what we decide to get on attack.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
The Penn team seemed like they were able to really coordinate some of those ults in that last engagement. It was really impressive. It was at the end, and maybe they got a little bit antsy there. They probably could have coordinated one more set and they finished off. But honestly, that entire first 2 points and the end of the end there was fantastic play on their part. So to see what we're able to do here. Looks like comp is going to be similar again. Let's see where Sim decides to put a teleporter. Okay, a high ground looks like. Okay, Ryan goes down, but so does our Sim. We'll have to see if the spawn advantage we have will be enough to get the take advantage of that. Looks to me like without pushing pretty heavy here, it's going to be difficult to take advantage of it. But with the switch to the Bastion, maybe possible. Fairly tough fight in the middle there, getting those picks Bastion being involved in every one of them. Definitely a massive switch there, probably unexpected. And looks like now it's just clean up to grab the first point. We'll have to see if they're going to go pirate ship. They got 2 shields and a Bastion. That's typically what you do in this situation. But we'll see what they decide to do. Sounds like there may be a far out there. Or maybe that's just a Zarya bomb. Another great wall by Mei. Oh, and a huge shatter. Massive shatter. But unable to really follow up and get anybody besides the Bastion. And Mercy reses the Bastion. That Baptiste is really playing a great game for them. And here comes the Blizzard again. Oh, out of position. That Reinhardt charges in without much support and dies to the Sig. Oh, and Sig eats up an ult from Reaper, but he does enough damage to wipe us out, and we're back to spawn again. So we'll see what they're gonna do here. Looks like we've decided to go with our own Mei now. And our Baptiste takes high ground. Oh, and here comes a Reaper. Oh, the pick on the Reaper may be an important development. We'll see. But so far, looks like no capitalization on it. Like a nanoed Reinhardt is not going to be able to escape today, but still very even in here. As the enemy Baptiste is able to take our Reinhardt down. We got our Blizzard off, but again, not a lot of value there. Suddenly a huge team kill there. And
Let's get you back out there.
looks like we are back to moving the cart to the second point. Playing way ahead right now. And just for those at home, looks like the cart is back here being moved by Mei. Oh, a huge ult there. And it takes 2. And we're down 2 now. Let's see if they back out. Looks like that team fight goes to them. They're trying to regroup now as the like we got a flank coming from a McCree on the right side. Oh, the Zarya gets walled off. That's a huge pick right there. But again, the Blizzard comes in. And it does take out our healer. Reinhardt's all by himself, but being chased down by Mei. We'll have to see where that takes us. Oh, and the whole time we were moving the payload. I'm sorry to those at home who didn't get to see that part of it. McCree way out in front, taking a very risky approach. But looks like technical skill is keeping him alive right now. Another huge ult by the Reaper. That Death Blossom has been just a real problem for us today. And we see more May walls everywhere.
What's that equation again? Barrier out of resistance.
One thing about Ben Soriano's SIG, Lil Vapor Up, is that he is notorious for just staying alive when he shouldn't be. An entire team wipe on that. Just an entire team performance there. Well done. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they can push this all the way to the end or whether we'll have some... Oh, the wall comes in. Got another pick. The ults are coming out. Looks like there's a monkey on point. Reaper's still there, but we got to pick on the monkey and their Baptiste. And now it looks like it's just cleanup time. Oh, we got nanoed. Let's see if that's enough. There goes the... Well, there's only 30 seconds left. It's going to be close. Can they push it?
Activating the barrier.
Oh, and they take out our SIG at the last second. But looks like we're going to get a res on this SIG. This battle is just intense, folks. Oh, a big, big pick by the McCree. And that wins it. Nanohana with a fantastic finishing performance there. Truly a great team fight. That was amazing. That entire engagement. This Reaper Booms loop was fantastic in that round. Just absolutely gave us fits as we tried to deal with him. Let's see, there's a very skilled player there. Now, the way that it works in Indiana State Competition is that
Nice and easy.
the teams at
Just
regular
how I
season, we
like
all play best 2 out of 3. So the team now has actually won this match, but there will be a third map because for seeding purposes, we always play all 3. So, and so we'll see what this last map is, and then we'll go and see how we play on it. That King's Row is always a fun map. People a lot of people really enjoy that as their favorite map. And you can see why. It just develops into just incredible engagements with lots of brawling, lots of opportunities to make individual plays. And it's something that it's just really fun to watch. And I think that's what we saw there in the last engagement too. Just there's never a time we were out of that one. So just a lot of fun. So it looks like they're still trying to set up the next map. Oh, I see. Okay, so the teams are maybe making some subs at this point, and so we're going to wait for that to happen. We'll see what we have. Okay. So it looks like Super Dolek for Penn is being removed, and somebody else will be substituted in apparently. So we'll see who that is. Okay, and also we look like we'll be making a sub as well. We're going to be swapping out Chivalon, looks like, for Yano, our freshman. And we'll have a chance to see how she's playing right now. So. Shivalon has been playing very well lately. He actually had just recently had an esports injury as he broke his thumb, and has been playing in a cast through the first 4 weeks of the season, and still playing at a very high level. Apparently, he has very little wrist strength right now, as his wrist was immobilized for several weeks, and he'll be actually he's in rehab right now for strengthening wrist, and but he played very well today even so, and so we'd like to look forward to having him come back to his full strength here by the end of the season. And Janos played many times for us, especially during his recovery. So of course Jing is our other support, and he tends to gravitate towards Ana, which is sort of his comfort pick. He also happens to be fantastic at it, so it's good that we have that. Looks to me like we're still doing some swapping in and out of players for this last map. A lot of times on this third map, if it's already been won by one team, you'll see a lot of swapping, because the teams like to get some of their other players in, get a chance to participate. So it looks like Volskaya is the map. So this is a 2 CP map, and a lot of fun. Some players don't really like 2 CP maps, but this one has a lot of opportunities for strategies and things like that. So we'll see if we run the sim again. It's definitely a map that is very conducive to sim strats. So see what they decide to do. So they're starting on defense. And it looks like sim is here again. But we've gone back to the Junkrat, so we'll have to see how that works for us. And playing the Reinhardt and Sig combo on tank. And then looks like we have the Ana. Looks like Janos playing Ana today. And Jing moves over to play Baptiste. So it'll be an interesting to see how that combo works together. So rather than going with more of a comfort pick, they decided the comp is too strong, and they really wanted to keep the Ana and the Baptiste. Okay. Looks like we need to be cautious of our own sim, because looks like they may be sim teleporting to the other side. Let's see if we can't pick up Nanohana. Looks like he's dealing with that by himself. Well, they've got high ground, but they do drop to low ground. At least their Rhine did. So it'll be interesting to see how this works for them. Again, it looks like our Junkrat choice is somewhat suspect, as our Junkrat gets an easy pick there. Especially with Nanohana playing so well on McCree today. It is an interesting choice. Looks like he switched over to Soldier, though. We got 3 in position, but they have spawn advantage, so it's going to be up to our Sig to kind of maintain this. Let's see if he's able to do so. Looks like Soldier is a good choice here, as he creates havoc in the back line. Looks like there's a Zen kind of by himself over there. And it looks like we have lost our Soldier. Looks like we're playing the little room here. Oh, and a big shatter. And looks like this point may be lost. Again, with our Sig trying to hold on, not going to happen. So, All right, well, let's see what Sim decides to do.
Objective lost. New defensive
My teleporter is online.
Hey.
Okay, looks like we decided to play low ground here. And another charge by the Rhine, which he pays the price for. And looks like they've got their own Sim. Oh, a huge shatter. That ought to finish it all off. Now you might ask yourself, well, now why did he wait so long to use that? And you know, something that he's looking for there is an opportunity to actually, you know, change the situation in the fight. Using the shatter in a, in a situation where it isn't really necessary yet, can sometimes be a waste. So he waited till the resources were down on the other team and used it all at once. Oh, they got to pick on our soldier up top. This could be a problem. We're up one. There's that charge again by the enemy Reinhardt. Probably ill-advised there as he goes down. Well, another brawl on the point. And it looks like they backed off. So, also the pick on the Zen will be important because Zen has a long spawn time. So it'll be a while for them to regroup. Oh, and a fire strike on a diva will give them even a little bit more of a stagger. That was a... Okay, looks like they've got Junkrat up there spamming. Sig is playing that. Our Reinhardt is way up front. Fortunately, he's able to survive by the... Oh, that was a huge hammer on the other side, but unfortunately did leave his team a little bit exposed for the follow hammer. Although, perhaps an ill-advised follow-up hammer because we had numbers. So, still, Dopamine is on fire and seems to be playing well. Let's take a look again at our Sig and see how he's doing. Again, we've got our soldier running around doing his thing. And playing back here is Jing on Baptiste. Let's see if we can't isolate our Sim for a little bit. Oh, a huge pick by Sim. Oh! A lot of ults just come in. A lot of ults just came in. Massive healing by our... And it looks like we're able to survive another team fight. Like oh, another big pick through the field. That's going to be a tough one to recover from. 42 seconds left. It looks like maybe we've got one team push, maybe two if they can hurry. Looks like there's a Reaper back there.
30 seconds remaining.
No, but he is by himself, and that is a huge pick. They'll be down numbers as they try to advance this now. With only 20 seconds left, the Reaper may be able to return at the end of this fight, but probably not likely. And that second pick on the Junkrat's going to make it rough for them. It doesn't look like any was able to touch, and so we still held that second point. That was huge.
Score 0.
And now on attack,
Sides.
we've been known to run some crazy strats on this attack. We'll see what they decide to do here. Looks like they have a real comfort comp right now in the Sig and the Reinhardt and the Baptistana, and it's kind of the DPS who are deciding what they feel like is going to work for each of the comps that are thrown against them. Today we've seen a lot of McCree, we've seen Sim almost exclusively, and then we have seen a little bit of Soldier and a little bit of Junkrat, so we'll see if we decide to keep
No
that
time on my
together.
watch.
Activating the barrier.
Should overstay my welcome. I'm probably still on the watch list here.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I'm going to take a close-up of our
I see.
young freshman here, maybe in this round, and see how Ana looks.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Oh, I'm sorry, they swapped off. It looks like Jing is on Ana now, so I guess Yano's on Baptiste, so maybe we'll see how she handles Baptiste.
3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Capture objective A.
Fiche en lieu.
Oh, looks like they're going to play right side. Oh, it looks like we see a Pharmacy today. Oh, advanced tie up, but our healer is way behind the play. And the pick is going to be a huge one, as we only have one healer. However, it looks like just some magnificent plays out front to put us ahead. And their Baptiste is still up there, but by himself, not going to be able to do much. So,
I am on fire.
all right, well, that was a quick one. Now let's see how we do from here.
Attack objective A.
And running that Pharmacy, very popular in today's meta. See a lot of that. So the team has played against Pharmacy every one of the 4 weeks. So they've been really trying to practice quite a bit against it. And let's see how they do against it. Oh, a Simstrat to point. And a long pin across the map. As we look like the Pharmacy is going to be cleaned up pretty easily. And that will probably do it. Because we only have to pick up one tick. And that's it. All right, wow, that was a quick one, but well done all around. You can see that our team has really spent a lot of time practicing against that Pharmacy and feels very confident against that now. And this play here by the opponent's Reinhardt uses the Shatter in the little room and cleans up everything. A very good play on his part to win that first point. Well, fantastic round today. A lot of fun, and thank you for joining us. We appreciate having you, and we're going to keep trying to do this each one of our matches. And we just hope that you'll continue to tune in and watch for this. So thank you. Signing off. I'm Mr. Z, and we'll see you next time.